Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Indianapolis Colts have released running back Kenyan Drake, who they signed, I think, about a month ago. Yeah, about a month ago, they signed Kenyan Drake, who has played for a couple teams in his career. Has played for the Miami Dolphins. That's where he spent his most time was with Miami, playing 4 seasons with them. Spent 2 years with the Cardinals, had 2 really good years with Arizona. And then his past 2 seasons, he's played with the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. And then he was picked up by the Indianapolis Colts shortly after running back Zach Moss tore his ACL and was announced that he'll be out for the season. And then shortly after all that was Zach Moss getting injured and them signing Kenyan Drake. All the drama started to happen with Jonathan Taylor, and I do think that was like July 17th where you saw that stuff happen. And that's like when Jonathan Taylor requested the trade. It was around the same time that you did see Kenyan Drake go ahead and get signed by the Indianapolis Colts. Here's how I feel. I feel like this move right here by the Colts is stupid. I don't know why they're getting rid of Kenyan Drake when all this stuff is happening with Jonathan Taylor right now. When you're seeing him, wanting out, wanting to get traded, most likely, possibly will probably get traded. Kenyan Drake, I felt like he was going to step up for the Colts at running back with Zach Moss injured and Jonathan Taylor wanting out. Who's going to be their best running back on their roster, now with Kenyan Drake being released and Jonathan Taylor, wanting a trade, and if he doesn't get it, he very well might not play for this Colts team at all this season. I think it's very interesting to see what happened there. Kenyan Drake in 2022 played with the Ravens, played 12 games with 5 starts and 110 carries with 485 rushing yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. And he also had 90 receiving yards with 1 receiving touchdown. And then 2021 with the Raiders, played 12 games with 2 starts, and he had 63 rushing attempts with 254 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. And then probably his best season in the NFL came with the Arizona Cardinals in 2020, where he had played 15 games with 13 starts and 239 rushing attempts and 955 rushing yards and 10 rushing touchdowns. He had some solid years in Miami as well, where he had 644 rushing yards with 3 rushing touchdowns in 2017 with the Dolphins. Also, he was the guy that scored the touchdown for the Miami Dolphins on the Miami Miracle, where they beat the Patriots with the lateral plays. And he also had a really good season in 2019 with the Arizona Cardinals. 2019 with Arizona, he got traded there, and he played 8 games with 8 starts, had 123 rushing attempts with 643 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns. Keep in mind that is in only 8 games. So he's a solid veteran. He's a solid veteran running back who had some really good seasons with the Miami Dolphins and the Arizona Cardinals, but since then, he's played a couple seasons with the Raiders and played a season with the Raiders and Ravens. His last 2 years have not been great, and now he is going to go ahead and get cut by the Colts, which I think is a very stupid move by Indianapolis when Zach Moss is out for the season and Jonathan Taylor, if he's not traded, there's a decent chance Jonathan Taylor might not suit up for the Colts if he doesn't get traded. So I don't know why. I have no idea why the Colts released Kenyan Drake. Use your thoughts on the move by Indianapolis. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.